Always laughing because he knows they've got nothing that can counter it.
That's right. It's over.
I call the Honourable Ruth Dyson.
But, Mr Speaker, I was very interested in the comments the member made just before he resumed his seat. He said we should get out of here and talk to the principals. Well, I'd recommend some principals. I'd recommend that that member comes to Christchurch. He should talk to the principal and the staff and the parents of Phillipstown School. He should talk to the principal and the staff and the parents at Brentston Intermediate. He should talk to the principal and the parents and the staff of the communities that have been racked with division, not by the Quakes, not by the bureaucracy, but by Minister Hikia Parata, who rode roughshod over democracy and fair process on an already vulnerable and damaged community and told us where our communities were going to be in the future, because at the heart of every community is the local school, and many of our communities no longer have them. I know what the principals and the staff and the parents of those schools and those communities are saying. They are saying that John Key is arrogant, that he has disappointed them, he's lost touch, and he's going to lose his job. And they get excited at the thought of a change of government. And I haven't heard that excitement for a long time. It certainly wasn't obvious going into the 2011 election, but I know it's going to be obvious going into the 2014 election. The look on John Key's face at question time says it all. It's not fun for him anymore. He's lost the fun out of the game that he has been playing with our communities. He said to some communities in my electorate, oh well, if they don't like the offer that the government's making, these are people who have lost their land to red zoning, introduced by Jerry Brownlee. He said to them, oh well, if they don't like it, we can say it's been fun and just walk away. Well, that is what the public of New Zealand are doing to John Key and his government. They are saying, we don't think it's fun with you anymore, and we're walking away. If you look at the issue of asset sales, Tony Ryle, Stephen Joyce, John Key continue to say they have a mandate for asset sale, and they know that is wrong. They know by the opinion polls, they know by the polling within their own party. The National Party members don't support asset sales, but their ideology and their need to get some money in the bank so they can fritter it around next year to try and buy votes drives their asset sale program. Not because they want a sensible restoring of our budget, not because they care about long-term investment in New Zealand, they just want some quick wins. Well, they're not going to get it. The public are saying, we don't like asset sales, it's being driven by a government that's out of touch. If you look at the tragedy of the families who lost their loved ones in the Pike River explosion, they were expecting some financial support from the government. They were expecting a lot of things because ministers went down there, including the Prime Minister, and promised a lot and have delivered little. The issue of the GCSB. New Zealanders are outraged that the Prime Minister thinks so little of our security agencies spying on New Zealanders. He seems to think it's not a problem. Well, actually, privacy and integrity of individual rights is a very important part of democracy. Again, Prime Minister's out of touch, just brushes it off. He's looking for, well, not looking, searching for a future coalition partner. He's getting into a bit of bother with his current ones. John Banks doesn't seem to be reliable long term. He's confirmed it today. He's off at the next election. Peter Dunn doesn't seem to be in favour. The Prime Minister's very lukewarm in his assurances of confidence in whether he leaked the Kitteridge report or not. Māori Party is crumbling as we watch it. We've seen their problems over the last little while. So now we've got the Prime Minister courting Colin Craig. He's a present that just keeps on giving, isn't he? We've got early Christmas presents, and I'm sure we're going to have him as the gift that keeps on giving right throughout next year. I don't know if he believes in Santa Claus or not. He does believe in chemtrails. I can see him as the Minister of Science in a future coalition arrangement. Chemtrails will be banned under a Conservative Party, National Party confidence and supply agreement. He's not sure, not able to confirm if man has walked on the moon. He's got a wide range of interest and experience, and I think that the other members of the National Party will be very wary of him. Mr. Speaker, what the public said in Christchurch East was what the rest of the country is saying. This government is arrogant, it's out of touch, and it's time they pack their bags.
I call Simon O'Connor.
Well, that was all